remember I'm like, don't look in the mirror because it's gonna be there. Now it's there, right? So I'm walking and I'm thinking, don't, you sissy, don't look in the mirror. And I got almost out of view of the mirror and something hit me. Dude, you gotta look. Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome back. Once again, I'm Andre with the Ghostfly podcast. Hey, so I got something to tell you guys. This right here is really creepy. It's gonna be fast, but I have to bring this one up. Let's see how this go. So I work during the days to the night. So 30 minutes before I, was heading out to work, I'm finished up my stuff. I'm getting my gear together, everything, and I'm getting ready to put the dogs out. And something very, very heavy felt like it was upstairs, and actually it felt like it was on the stairs, and then it was all upstairs. And I remember the feeling because I never had that feeling in this house. Like, how do you say it? Really dreadful feeling, To me, it stopped me in my tracks. I had goosebumps, and I mean, the whole upstairs felt heavy, like it was weighing down on the first floor, And, let me explain it like this. It felt like something, it felt like something wanted to, not attack me, but show itself and test me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So it felt like something wanted to show itself, test me, and see like who I am and how I respond to it. I felt like it was manifesting, brewing something up, so it wanted to show itself, just to see what kind of person I am. I don't know what, let me see. I don't know what it was. I never had that feeling before, but I didn't like it, like I said. So anyways, I put the dogs out, and I'm ready to head out, man, and I didn't want to look. I didn't want to look in the living room. So we got a mirror, like I said, a mirror over the fireplace, and it reflects upstairs, so you can see the whole upstairs landing like that, right? And I didn't want to look in the mirror. I didn't want to look in the mirror because I'll admit it. I was afraid that I was going to see something, and I was kind of fearful, of not really being attacked. Just fearful of something wanted to test me, So I put the dogs out, and I'm ready to split, and I'm like, damn, I forgot something upstairs. Yeah, I forgot something upstairs. And I'm thinking, should I leave it? Should I go ahead and go to work without it? Yeah, I don't think so, because it was my car keys. I know, right? So I ain't going nowhere unless I'm gonna walk to work. So I did this, folks. I went back. I let my big dog in. I got a bully dog. He's a big guy. So I let him back in. I'm like, dude, you're gonna come for me upstairs? So I told him, come on in. So I closed the door behind him. I'm like, dude, let's go. And so we got to the stairs, and I remember I was trotting, dude. It was like tunnel vision. I was trotting upstairs, and I got to the fourth step. And it was heavy. My dog was running next to me, but it was so heavy, it felt like I slowed down. But I'm jamming, man. I know I'm jamming. So I'm jamming upstairs. I hit the landing, and I turn, go back, continue upstairs. And it was weird. All I know, it was tunnel vision. When I went there, it was tunnel vision, and it was thick. Like I was running in oil almost, So I jammed to my room. I grabbed my keys. I turned around, and I don't remember going downstairs. I remember getting the keys, turning around, and I'm shooting out of the door. And I don't remember going downstairs, but by the time I got downstairs, it felt lighter, but the heaviness was still on top. On the second floor, it was still there, just the heaviness. So I put the dog out. I'm thinking, yeah, I survived it. That was great. I put the dog out, locked it up on the sliding glass door, and now I gotta walk past that opening, to get to, I go out through the garage, and everything. So I gotta go through that opening. past that opening, and I remember I'm like, don't look in the mirror because it's gonna be there. Now it's there, right? So I'm walking, and I'm thinking, don't, you sissy, don't look in the mirror. And I got almost out of view of the mirror, and something hit me. Dude, you gotta look. Whatever it was, it accomplished what it wanted, and it ran you out. It put fear in you and it ran you out. So in other words, it won whatever little battle that was, right? Not the war, but the battle. And I remember I stopped in my tracks and I backed up and I'm thinking there's no way. And now I'm upset because I feel like it won the battle in my house, you know? And that wasn't going to happen. I'm not going to go to work knowing that it won the battle and it's taking control of my house, you know, as far as like emotions, the feelings and whatnot. So I turned and I looked at the mirror and I'm standing. I remember I backed up and I looked at that mirror and I'm just like this. And now I'm a little upset because if you want to challenge me, let me know. You know, I guess it did let me know. I don't know, but I picked up on it. So I'm standing, I'm looking in the mirror, and to me personally, I feel like it was like 20 seconds that I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, what's up? This is what you want? Well, let's do it then. So I'm looking at the mirror and nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I'm upset. And I turned and I started walking slowly, patiently to the door. I didn't rush this time. And believe it or not, you guys, by the time I got to the door to get out, it felt like everything upstairs was lifted. And it was weird because I felt it on my oh shit, that was great. But I felt it on my spine that it was lifted. You know, that the creepiness, the goosebumps, that vibe was lifted. And on my way to work, I felt good. I felt better. I did tell a couple of people at work, you know, what I experienced, but it was like night and day. I didn't like that feeling. I didn't have that feeling again, you know, in between. I think it was like, I want to say a week ago. Yeah, that's when it happened. That challenge, you know, that ghostly challenge. Yeah, but I feel like I won that battle. But like I said before, in other episodes, I say this all the time. Whatever's in that house or in this house, whatever's in there, and it wants to threaten us, dude, don't do it. All right? Because I will delete you. And every other ghost or whatever entity that's in my house that's sharing space with the negative one, I told it, I said, hey, look, whatever's negatives up there, you guys, don't let it do that. All right? Because if I delete it, I might accidentally delete you. And I'm thinking that we all can coincide in this existence together. We can all share this space, you know, just I don't threaten you, you don't threaten me, but if you threaten me or my family, then I will have to delete you. And if I delete you, bro, you're gone, you know. I will make sure that, because this ain't gonna be like one of those haunted houses where shit's flying all over the place, blood's coming up down the walls and freaking animals floating in the air and crap like that, bro. It ain't gonna be like that, you know what I mean? It's gonna be real. I'm gonna delete you, and unfortunately I might delete the entities or spirits around that is not causing us any harm. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I told it. I told it live and direct. Don't do that. You know, don't sit there and give me creepy vibes like you want to threaten me, because I felt like I was threatened and I stood up to the challenge. Anyway, so that's my story. I had to share it with you guys. It was a crazy vibe. And it's not like just getting chills like, ooh, it's chilly. You know the difference, especially if it's your house, you know. You know the difference, like when it hits, man, you know? And it was uncomfortably weird. Anyway, I'm Andre. Thank you for listening to my story, man. You guys that haven't subscribed, subscribe. It helps. These are real stories, you know. None of this stuff is scripted. When I tell you guys, as you probably see, that I shoot off the cuff. I just tell you guys, you know, it's not scripted at all. I just tell you my story. I tell you our experiences and stuff like that of this house, and I just want to share it with you guys. You know, it helps me vent, get off my chest. You know, I'm telling somebody, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So, you guys take care, and I'll see you on the next time on the Ghostfly podcast. All right, peace.